Hello and welcome back to Richmond TV's Community Focus. With me now is John Moore, City Manager of the City of Richmond.
Hi, Jason.
How you doing? And then Margo VanHove, Parks and Rec Director for the City of Richmond also. How you guys doing today?
Great. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for coming on the show. So what are the changes for the tree lighting ceremony and Santa Parade this year?
Well, we've changed just about everything, so thank you for having us come and speak to you today. We have a new date. We've moved the tree lighting and Santa Parade to the first Saturday in December. In years past, we were the first Friday, so this year we've moved it to the first Saturday for a number of reasons. We've also changed the time. We've moved it, due to it being on Saturday, we've been able to make it a little bit earlier. So the Santa Parade will be at 5:30, and then the tree lighting will be at approximately 6 o'clock at night. We also changed the location. The tree at the Odd was getting a little too big, and it was difficult to have it there, so we've moved it up to the Pocket Park, which is next to the Mariachi's Banquet Hall, where the Veterans Memorial is, right there on Main Street. And so that'll be a new location for us. And then kind of the final piece to the puzzle that we changed is the parade route. So the Santa Parade will still be on Main Street, but it will begin at Forest and then head north on Main up to Churchill. So that's a big change for us too. It's shortened the parade by about half the distance. And one of the reasons we did that is that we're going to close Main Street, make it safer for not only the audience watching the parade, but also the participants in the parade. For those that have come out in years past, we've had traffic heading southbound on Main Street as the parade went northbound. And what we wanted to do this year was close Main Street down from Forest up to Churchill while the parade's going through. And so we've done that. We hope that that will encourage more people to participate in the parade and more people to come out and watch it. One more thing on that is once it goes past the banquet hall there where we're having the tree lighting at the Pocket Park, the section of Main Street from Monroe down to Water Street will remain closed until the tree lighting event is over. So about an hour after the parade, that section of Main Street will remain closed.
Now, how big is the tree that you're going to be getting?
It's roughly about 25 feet tall. A local resident has donated that to us, and so we're going to be moving the tree there to that location the week following Thanksgiving.
So what other, now there's a banner going across Main Street that says it's a whole event going on, not just a tree lighting ceremony, but there's lots of things going on that day. Margo, what's going on that Saturday?
There are, as Jason said, various things going on. The village, the historical village over in Bailey Park is going to be open, and they will have Mrs. Claus there beginning at 5 until 8. They're going to be doing crafts, photo opportunities with the sleigh, story time, hot cocoa, snacks, things like that. And then also affiliated, not so much affiliated, but with the actual tree lighting, Macy's in their municipal parking lot attached to the building, next to the building, is going to be holding a Kris Kringle market, which is an outdoor vendor market. And that'll be happening from 4 until 8 as well.
So where will Santa go after the tree lighting ceremony?
Santa will go into the banquet hall. They're working with us. We're partnering with Mariachi. So Santa will, after the parade, will make his way to the Pocket Park and get the key to the city from the mayor. We'll have Little Miss as one of her duties that she's assigned each year. She will light the tree. And then after that, Santa will go into the banquet hall where we'll have photos with Santa. The Richmond Area Good Old Days Committee is coordinating some activities for children to take part in once they're in the banquet hall while they're waiting for their turn to take photos with Santa. The rec department has come up with a way that we're going to be kind of handing out numbers to parents and children rather than have to wait in line for an hour or over an hour to get their photo with Santa. They'll get a ticket with a number on it, and we'll be calling numbers throughout the night, ranges of numbers, and having them come up and get in line, but they won't have to wait for an
Yeah, they
hour.
can go and run around and do
Yep.
stuff rather than just having the kids wait in line. And,
Exactly. So we
that
think
line gets really long.
yes, and so we think that'll be a lot more fun for everyone rather than just standing in line. They'll have activities, coloring, letters to Santa, different crafts, things like that.
Are you guys going to have a new MC for the event?
Yes, we've worked with, again, the Good Old Days Festival to have Caitlin Gordon, who normally is the MC for the Miss Richmond pageant. She'll be coming and MCing the event for us that night.
Okay. And then will there still be caroling going on?
Yes, I believe the high school is working to have carolers from the high school choir up. They'll be mainly outside on the stage, and Richmond Community Choir will be inside providing music inside the banquet hall.
Wow, lots of carolers all around. So there's another event that's going on, the Christmas cash drawing. What can you tell us about that?
Sure. This is kind of a partnership between the city, our rec department. Margo does a lot of the work for this. Also, our Economic Development Corporation and our Tax Increment Finance Authority. They've partnered with a group of downtown businesses called Shop Richmond. And what we've done is for participating businesses, they will receive a box and a package of 50/50 tickets. And for the 2 weeks leading up to the tree lighting, if you're shopping at one of those businesses, you're going to get a 50/50 ticket for each $10 spent at that business.
Okay.
With a limit of 10 total tickets per transaction. But at the end of those 2 weeks, we will collect all the tickets. We have about 17 participating businesses. Those businesses in the list will be out on our website, Facebook pages, things like that, as well as a little map showing where they are. So you can find that on any of our websites. But at the end of those 2 weeks, all the tickets will be collected.
Okay.
And we will then, at the tree lighting, just after Little Miss Richmond lights the tree, we will pull the winning ticket for a $500 cash prize.
Oh, very cool. So do you have to be at the tree lighting ceremony in order to collect the $500 prize?
That is the catch, yes. You have to be in attendance at the tree lighting with your ticket in order to collect your $500 cash prize. But that's part of the reasoning behind the Christmas cash is to have people at the tree lighting,
Yep.
more people from the community. One of the things that we're doing with that Shop Richmond and all of the businesses that are participating in the Christmas cash, they're encouraged to stay open late. So many of the businesses, both in that area and throughout the community, will be open late that night. So along with being at the tree lighting, you can go out and shop in the community. So we encourage everyone, with the road being closed for the parade, we encourage everyone to get out early, get up to the north end there by the banquet hall. They can go through the Kris Kringle Market from 4 to 8. They can shop in the businesses even before and after. But it's kind of designed to get people up and out into the community and into the business community.
Now, will the community transit buses be running during this time?
Yes. Jeff White and the Richmond Lennox EMS will have their transit buses running. We'll have them going from roughly the Gerkshoe area up through South Forest, running right alongside the business district up there and over to Bailey Park where the historic village is. So throughout that night, you'll be able to hop on the bus and go to any of the different areas.
Very nice. All right, is there anything either of you would like to add?
No, I think you've touched on everything. One thing I would say is that if you're interested in being in the Santa Parade, we encourage the entries to be 50% decorated. Jennifer Hill is the contact person there, and the email is richmondparade@comcast.net. So there's still time if you want to get into the Santa Parade. It is, although we're shutting Main Street down, it is still a motorized parade. There's no walking in it, but it's just going to be safer this year because we won't have any of the traffic going on while the parade's on Main Street.
And you said all this information is going to be on the City of Richmond website?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And as well as the Facebook page. Our city website is cityofrichmond.net, and then the Parks and Rec Facebook page. Margo's been posting a lot there.
Right.
Do you have that?
The City of Richmond Recreation Department is our Facebook page.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
For all the information on the tree lighting ceremony and Santa Parade and all the other events that are going around town, you can look it up on the City of Richmond website, www.cityofrichmond.net. You could also look at the Parks and Recreation page up on Facebook, and the Historical Society will also have information about the events they have going on their website, richmondhistoricsociety.com. So, all right. We'll be right back with Joe Augusta and the Richmond Community Choir. Stay tuned.